Top of the Drops, Gala Music's weekly Web3 music show featuring live performances, interviews, and free NFT giveaways. And speaking of NFT giveaways, we're going to tweak things a little bit. Apparently, not everybody is available to watch this show live on Thursday afternoons, which I think is weird. So we are going to extend the entries. So you can watch this on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, all the way up until the following Wednesday, to submit through the QR code to potentially win. And we will announce the winners on the following Top of the Drops. Pretty fun. Also, we are going to add a secret word to every show so that when you do the type form, you'll have to enter that secret word. Why would we do this? It's to keep you from scrolling ahead and just entering the QR code to win a free NFT. I know what some of you are thinking. What kind of a monster does that? Why don't you want to watch this whole show? It's good. We're having fun. This week, I'm talking to Redbird from Record Shop. She's amazing. We have a live performance from Valerie Ann, everybody's favorite children's music artist. And we're going to announce the winners of the Grammy Party ticket giveaway. That's a good show. You should tune in. Let's get things rolling. Take it away, Dropbot.
That's right, Taco. You're tuned in once again for the top Web3 music drops of the week. First up, we've got Nauseous by Daniel Allen with Deegan on Sound. To kick off our countdown, we have none other than the Web3 superstar Daniel Allen. You've heard his name before. You know who he is. His newest drop was made with fellow Web3 artist Deegan, and kicks off a new series where he works with a different artist in a different city. This first drop, referred to as PIN001, was made in San Diego. Car Full of Smoke by Wyatt Coleman on Royal. At number 6, we have Wyatt Coleman's first music NFT release on Royal. Wyatt is tokenizing 25% of the royalties from his most popular single, Car Full of Smoke. This release is on brand for the Florida rapper who likes to involve his community in the creative process. He recently ran a contest to let fans design the cover art for his upcoming EP. Congratulations on your first drop with Royal. Our number 5 drop comes to you live and direct from Gala Music. This is Zo Chicago's first drop with Gala Music and first Web3 drop period. The Chicago-based artist grossed nearly 2 ETH. At number 4, we've got Fridays at the Park with Toby on Zora. Toby, who makes self-described unapologetic soul music, is dropping music NFTs tied to a content series he's been producing with, quote, friends, food, and jams. This RCA artist has worked with a litany of other artists, including Flo Milli, Mick Jenkins, and Big Gigantic. Sweets, too, by Ali. We highlighted Ali's album drop last week, but it's worth bringing up again as the project has come to a close. Ali's album was an unabashed success, minting more than 500 editions. Congrats, Ali. We're excited to see what you do next. Reflection by Rocky. Our number 2 drop is Reflection by Rocky from Sound XYZ. Rocky is a Web3 native music project with a fairly mysterious backstory and cyberpunk-themed visuals. This open edition minted 677 editions, capping off what he is calling Season 1, which featured 6 unique tracks released over the course of a year. The Science of Patterns by Tycho on Medallion. Our number 1 drop this week goes to Tycho, who minted more than 700 copies of his first EP. This is Tycho's first foray into Web3, but he's no stranger to the music world. The multiple Grammy-nominated artist decided to partner with Medallion to mint his 2002 EP, which comes with the original uncompressed audio. It's always exciting to see legendary artists enter the Web3 music space, as it is a great way to onboard new users. We'll be excited to see if Tycho continues to go deeper into the music NFT space.
That's all from the one and only Dropbot.exe. Join us next week for more of the hottest Web3 music drops, brought to you live and direct from Gala Music.
Thanks, Bot. That was great as always. Okay, couple of things. First, word of the day is Miley. You're going to want that later. I chose Miley because I love Miley, obviously. Second important update for those of you who are keeping track at home. I am up to level 309 on Meow Match. I think that's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. I'm getting there. Okay, moving on. This is a Web3 music show, not just about Gala, so we are going to be talking to other people from Web3. This week, I chatted with Redbird from Record Shop, which is a music platform I happen to be a fan of. Here is that interview. Gala Music, I am thrilled to be joined today by my friend Redbird from Record Shop. How are you doing?
Hey, I am doing pretty good today. We're having a nice day so far, so looking forward to chatting and getting to know, or having you guys get to know Record Shop a little bit.
We want to include more Web3 projects in our top of the drops, and one of the first ones that always comes to my mind is Record Shop, because I've always thought it's a super cool platform. I don't know, technically our competition, because you also sell music collectibles, but I feel like there's room in this world for everybody, and what you do is really different than what we do, and what you do is super cool. For anybody looking it up, that's Record Shop without any vowels.
We had to make it confusing.
Right? So RCRDSHP, Record Shop.
Yeah, that's it.
They'll figure it out. So if you could sort of just give us the rundown, what is Record Shop? What makes it special?
For sure. So Record Shop has been around since September 2021, I believe, or it was the summer. Now I'm blanking. But we're really focused on digital collectibles, and that's our main focus. They are all blockchain backed, so they are all NFTs, but we've kind of learned that digital collectibles is a better word to use. We're mainly focused on electronic music artists. That's who our founder, Obi, and a lot of the co-founders, that's the industry that they were in. So we have musicians like Solarstone, DJ Rap. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to list off a whole bunch that I'm not going to remember. The Disco Fries are another big one. I'll probably talk about them a little bit more as we go along. So electronic music, a lot of fun, and also musicians who are typically willing to try new things with technology and give it a go. So it's been a wild ride since we first started. I joined the team in November, so it was a few months before that they did their first drop, and it started as drops of like a mixed bag of collectibles. You'd buy a pack and get, anywhere from 3 to 7 collectibles, and then we've sort of changed our model as the market has changed to whether it's a single card that is dropping, but we have kind of played on the sports cards and the feeling of being able to flip it over, but it also has music attached to it, and you get to learn a little bit about the artist. They can attach a video as well, and so it's really up to the artist what they want to include in their drop. And then we've tried to incorporate really fun things like rewards and challenges to make it a little bit more fun. So that's kind of the overview of the journey. I'd love if anybody would like to come check it out. Like Taco said, it's no vowel, so RCRDSHP, but you can find us anywhere on Twitter, on the web. So come chat with us. We'd love to invite you in and have you come check it out.
I think people should check it out just because it's super fun. So when I first discovered Record Shop, I didn't know many of the artists on there. I don't have a big background in EDM, but like I bought some card packs and discovered some of the cool gamification stuff that you guys were doing where you can burn some cards to get a different card and put together different recipes of stuff, which for me was like, oh, this is heaven. Like I'm going to collect all this stuff and I get to put these together and make a different thing. And if I do all this stuff, I can earn this utility that I don't even know anything about. It's like artists who I'd never heard of, but I'm trying to level up because the utility felt really cool. You guys are still doing that, I'm hoping, with the burnings and the fun.
Absolutely. So all of that. So we've also been trying to better understand how we fit into the Web3 market. So where we've kind of landed is we are a platform for artists to come in and use. So we're trying to become as user-friendly for artists as possible, and then they can do what makes sense for them. So I'll use the Disco Fries as an example. They're a duo out of New York and New Jersey, and they did a drop. So they did a big pack and did a ton of gamification within it. And they made everything up, basically. They handed me a sheet with all of the things that they wanted to do, and we're like, all right, let's make it happen. So they did things like you were saying, where you could burn two of their cards together and then get a completely different card with music that was only available now to the people who had gone through those extra steps of burning. So that was really cool. Trying to think of some other really cool things. It really depends on the artist. So we've had some artists who their main fan audience are other producers, so their rewards will be something that makes sense for their fans. So for example, a one-on-one like DJ session where they will go through and review your music and provide feedback for you. But then we've had other artists coming in who, you know, their fan base is like you or I, somebody who would actually listen to their music. So they're doing things like one-on-one video chat sessions, or like we've had some major prizes where they've been flying people out to see a show. So really cool stuff, but it really depends on the artist. Like we at Record Shop, we want to kind of just give as many choices to the artist as possible and let them determine what their fan experience will look like. So it's not just on us to come up with that.
Yeah, I love that. We're doing something kind of similar with our fan store where our artists are involved with that journey. Like, how weird do you want to get, basically?
And
which is super fun.
It has to be on the artist, right? Because they're the ones who have to deliver the rewards. They have to deliver on that relationship. It's not on us. It's not on Gala to do it. So that's what we really learned, is as much power as we can give to the artist to be creative and to fit things that are within their own scope. They're going to have a better time. Their fans are going to have a better time, rather than us trying to hold their hand and say, oh, well, this worked really well for so-and-so. But if that doesn't work well for your fans, then don't listen to us. Do what feels right.
Do what feels right. And you mentioned earlier, you're moving toward a self-serve model with artists.
Yeah. So initially it was invite only. So the artist had to either know someone on the original team or on the founding team, or get recruited. And Obi, our founder, has been really working on this self-service model for artists, so that they can come in, onboard themselves, and like that is our end goal, is that you have as few touch points as possible. You can do it yourself. You can create that experience completely for yourself. And then, flip side, we want to start focusing then on that collector experience and making it so seamless on the website. Because that's, I think, how you and I actually met, Taco. I was doing the Record Shop 101 videos. So I would live stream on Twitch and just walk people through the platform.
You were doing one of the live streams, and I think I was the only one even there for that one.
You were the only one asking questions, so I appreciate it.
But you were still so enthusiastic, like running through the whole thing. It's like, this is amazing.
Well, and I love it. Like, I am just really excited about Web3 and the opportunities that it brings to creators, whether you're a musician or a visual artist. So that really excites me. And the more, I think you mentioned earlier, like we're kind of competitors in the space, but we're competing for such a small audience right now. And our goal as a whole, like all of the music Web3 platforms, has to be, how do we get as many people in here as possible? How do we get people excited? So I loved that you invited me to do this, because I'm like, yeah, like let's co-introduce our groups to each other so that, you know, we can benefit from this. You guys can benefit from our collectors who are already music NFT collectors. But then how do we start branching out and bringing people who are not familiar with Web3 and getting them really excited about the possibilities and what it could be different, like how it could be different, how our relationships are with the artists that we love. Like personally, I think it's so cool. How could I build a relationship with a smaller artist who I think is amazing, who, you know, they don't have millions and millions of fans, but I'm getting really special one-on-one treatment because I am a collector. That's what really excites me. And that's what I want to be here for as much as possible, and stay within the Web3 space. And that's really, I think, similar goals between Gala and Record Shop. And yeah, so like, let's get people in, let's get people excited.
100%. It's Web3 is at its infancy, and Web3 music, like we're all just starting. The rising tide lifts all ships, right? Like we need you to be successful, and for sound to be successful, all the platforms to do well. And there's so many artists that we'd all love to shine light on. That I would rather have us all be friends than have us all like secretly hating each other, being competitive.
Absolutely. And like everything is a little bit different, right? Like one thing that we've really focused on is really thinking about the price point. So some of our NFTs go as low as $1. And we've actually have artists who drop free NFTs for the purpose of introducing their fans who aren't familiar with blockchain, who don't really, or, you know, their familiarity with it is only what they've seen in the big news headlines that don't maybe shine so brightly on the industry. So, you know, a free NFT, okay, I can grab it, and just try it out and see what the experience is, see what the benefits are. And so that's been really important for us to just think through, again, that fan experience and how can we make it really easy for you to come in and check it out and play with the music. 'Cause I think that's what we all want as fans, find ways to be able to connect with the artists that we love.
100%. Everybody go check out Redbird Shop, because they have reasonably priced music collectibles, and it's all super fun. Yeah. Redbird, thank you so much for joining me. This was great.
Thanks so much, Taco, for the invite. Look forward to talking to y'all more.
Guys, look at me out here making friends. My mom would be so proud. Okay, moving on. Let's do some music. This week, one of our drops is with Valerie Ann, our favorite children's music artist. Even better than Raffi. There, I said it. Here is a preview that she sent over for us to enjoy.
Put on my sneakers and head straight to the door. As I approach, behold, what do I see? I see the rain, and the rain's talking to me. Drip, drop on my window.
amazing as usual. After we wrap up Top of the Drops, we are going to head to a Twitter space where Valerie Ann's going to join us. And following that, we're going to do her track drop, along with a track from Aliana, a couple of all-stars today. Also, today we are opening voting for our open mic audition that we did in LA, where you are going to have a hand in choosing the 3 artists who are going to join our platform. That's amazing. It's a big day. But wait, there's more. I have the names of the 2 people who won our giveaway for our Grammy event next year, and they are, it's Discord handles. We didn't want to dox anybody with their real names or their emails. So their Discord handles are CryptoG and the Halabiant. I don't know what a Halabiant is, but the Halabiant is our second winner. We will reach out via email to you to give you all the details. Super exciting. I think it's super exciting. And I'm going to end by giving you a QR code so that you have a chance to win a copy of that Valerie Ann track that she is dropping today. Great. Again, don't forget, that's going to stay open until next Wednesday, so everyone has a chance to watch Top of the Drops and enter. And you need your secret word, which I gave you earlier. This feels very mysterious and fun now. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining us. I will hopefully see you in our Twitter space and then in Discord for the drop. And then, I don't know, out about town. Thanks, everybody.